What is good, YouTube? It is Kike Clipper Hands here today, and pretty much today what the video is gonna be about is pretty much what I use on a day-to-day basis. Pretty much all I use is just pretty much what a barber uses. So clippers, trimmers, brushes, guards, and everything from the head to the bottom of the toes. So right now I'm just gonna go basically through all my clippers and my trimmers, and let me just know what you guys think in the comments. So for my main clipper, it would be the Stylecraft Rebel. On my what I think about the Stylecraft Rebel, I do have a Babyliss blade on it. I really didn't like the Fusion blade, so all I really did was just take the blade off, and I took the Fusion blade off, and I changed it with the Babyliss Pro blade. I prefer mostly taper blades because I just fell in love with taper blades the second I just fell in love with them. The second I started picking up a clipper, man, I just fell in love with them. So I really only use it to debulk any hair, and just debulk to the parietal ridge or any all over cuts, like a 2 on top, 3 on top, anything in that matter. I definitely use it for that. Now another clipper that I use for my main clipper is the JR 2020. The JR 2020 is hands down, for me, this is based on my opinion, the best clipper of all time for me. Maybe if you think otherwise, leave it down in the comments for me, please. Also, this is an amazing, it's amazing all around, man. You have 2 speeds. You have 2 speeds and a trimmer. That is mind-blowing for someone that's in the barber game. Like, how can I go from debulking to detailing? You know, that's definitely a different just motto or a different like way to use it, man. It's a crazy experience, and it's crazy to just even have these in my lineup. Another trim. Now we're going on to the trimmers. Trims that I use at Andy's Slim Pro Li. I use these to set the bald guy line in, or even like under the mustache, or like eyebrow slits, anything in that matter. I use these for it. These are not gapped. These really they're pretty mid for me. I really did not like them when I gapped them. They really don't hit like the other trimmers that I have, and I pretty much use these on kids as well. So like, if a kid comes for a lineup, I'll use this. So if I use anything that's other than my other trimmers or anything else in that matter, they won't like irritate the skin or anything like that. So yeah. The Andis GTX Evo. This trimmer, man, it's been with me for a good like 5 months. I've used it for 5 months. This trimmer is amazing, man. I have nothing bad to say about it. This trimmer is literally what it says out the box in the description of the box. It is a heavy hitting clipper. You can debulk with it. You can do sharp lineups with it. I just fell in love with this trimmer the day I fell in love with it, you know. So it's just an amazing clipper, man, and I'm just thankful that, man, that I was able to get this literally for retail. Man, I'm just thankful, man, for all that. So yeah. Another trimmer that I use in my lineup is the FX3. The FX3, man, is a great trimmer as well, and also it's a good trimmer to make designs under the mustache. I have pros and cons with it as well. The pros, it's a sharp one. It's a really sharp. It's a super sharp trimmer, man. It really is. And just the pros of it, it's just amazing, man. It's just an amazing trimmer that you can use, and you could just get those sharp lineups, man. All my sharp lineups come from these or the Andis GTXs. So also the cons about it is if you do not put the blade flat, you might aggravate the skin, or you might even cut the skin. Because if you put it at an angle like that, say this is the lineup and I go like this, pretty much what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna irritate that skin because that blade is not flat. So if you go, I'll say if you have these, you would go straight flat. Don't go at an angle, because I know some barbers how they do their lineups. They go to the line and then pull down. And the FX3 trimmer is one of the best trimmers, man. Just make sure to keep that blade just straight tight at the skin, and just make sure to just keep it straightforward and just keep it flat, because you can't don't keep it at an angle, because if you keep it at an angle and after that you're basically gonna cut the client. That's basically what we're not supposed to do. For my full shaver, I do use the Babyliss FX shaver. This shaver, I mean, it's a pretty normal shaver like we all use. It's an amazing shaver because, man, just an amazing shaver all around. It balls out smoothly. There, you don't have to go back. Like, it's one swipe and it's done. So basically, yeah, rock with this one. The FX3, pretty much, I use this. Is pretty old, so I don't really use it as much. I did change it out to the Gold FX blade. So pretty much, yeah, I use this one just to debulk or finishing touches on designs and anything in that sort of manner. So yeah, I pretty much FX3. This is my first clipper. That fusion blade I was talking about, this one I actually took from the Rebels. So pretty much, yeah, man, straightforward. It's just a good all-around clipper as well. It's good for debulking. I use it mostly over for clipper over comb because it doesn't jam as much. But I mean, it's still the best, the trimmer I started my career with. So pretty much, yeah, man, I fell in love with this clipper. I got it. Actually, I bought it on Amazon for like 120 bucks, something in that like sort of matter. I got it off for like, literally I got it discounted. So yeah, man, it was a steal. I think retail was like $200, so I definitely recommend it. I do have a cordless air compressor. It's a small one. I really don't need it because in barber school, really, like, it's just a lot of work, man. Just like coming from school and then going straight to school and just unpacking it. Maybe down the road I might have to cop that 245 beam team compressor. Also, 245 sponsor me. I post you guys all the time. I tag you guys in my posts all the time. If you see this, Bazio, I know you're seeing this. Dre, I know you're seeing this. Fonz, I know you're seeing this. Sean Cuts Hair, I know you're seeing this, man. I see you. I see y'all work, man. All the man, y'all go subscribe to them. Sean Cuts Hair, Dre Cut It Out, Yo Fonz, Bazio Cuts, my boy Beam. Beam is hard. I grew up, I didn't grow up, I just kept watching y'all, stay consistent. I kept watching y'all because, man, y'all are inspiration to me. Big Blends, man. Big Blends is also a big person in my career that I look up to. I look up to them because just Bazio helped me out my scissor work a lot. Bazio's scissor work is OP. Big Blends helped me out because Big Blends is actually from Fayetteville, North Carolina. I'm actually from Monroe, North Carolina. And so basically, man, I just see him much as like a role model. Why I started this. A lot of people, when I was in high school, a lot of people would tell me, man, you're gonna be the next Big Blend. So, and all I would tell them is just, he's a great inspiration to me, but I want to be myself. I want to put my name out there, you know. So I do not know the name of these, but these are thinning shears. I just love these, man. They're CT40s. They're Craft CT40s. They're an amazing. They're like $80 at Sally's. I caught these at Sally's, so these are an amazing just shear all around, man. Like, I've dropped them like twice, and dude, they still work. That's the thing. Like, they don't rub. Like, I know sometimes for a lot of barbers, like, you feel when it rubs. These haven't rubbed, and I still have a good, like, they still blend good. So I'm thankful that like nothing's happened. These they gave me in barber school. I think they're Motos. I could be wrong, but these are an amazing shears. They're super sharp. I've literally nicked my finger like 4 times with these. So every time I pick these up, man, something's happened to my finger. Something has to happen. So it's just an amazing amazing shear, man. It's just, I definitely recommend these. They're called Moto. I'll tag them in the description below. And just an amazing shear, man. Here's my level 3 milli blade. The level 3 mini milli blade. It's an amazing shredder. for me, this might terminate my sponsorship at 245, but just level 3, this straight razor just forms into my hand when I just do designs or anything, man. But I'd say there is pros and cons with this one. There is pros and cons with the 245 straight razor. With this one, I do use my blades. I have to cut the ends to even put it in here, right? And as for me, that's just too much work to be cutting. Like, I could slice my finger open or anything with it, kind of like it could also move. Like, anything with that is just, to me, it's just not an amazing straight razor. It's an amazing straight razor, but it's not like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be doing that the whole time, you know. For my blades, my straight razor blades, I do use Durco Primes. Durco Primes, I did use the Astras, but the Astras, I would see it's like more for like coarse hair, and so the Astras, I didn't really like them. But I do have the Durco Primes, and so I fell in love with the Durco Primes. I've just used them all the time. It's all around straight blade, man. So like, I wouldn't cut clients as much. It just glides over the skin like it has like cements. I do use the 245 clutch card. I know the 2.0 came out. Hey, 245 sponsor me. 245, yeah, man. 240, the 245 clutch card. I would find myself putting like postcards and stuff with them. So I'd find myself like basically like taping those cards together. Every barber did that, and so I just got tired of it, man. But I just copped it off of this barber truck that comes to our barber school. So yeah, man, 245, please sponsor me. I do use the temporary color from level 3. I just put 50 parts water and then 50 parts that color. I mostly put a little bit more of the color instead of the water, so it won't be as like, it would be as thick. It wouldn't be as thick, but it would be watery, but also you still got that color in it. So yeah, man. Shave, I do use level 3 aftershave. It's an amazing, it just smells amazing, man. I just fell in love with it the day like my barber used it on me. So my barber used it on me a couple months back, and so he put me on with it. So the second you put it on, it just smells like just cologne, you know. It is cologne, but it smells just like it. Like, it stays on my body as well. So yeah, for my clipper side, all you barbers need clipper side. If y'all ain't got clipper side, man, I don't know what to tell y'all, man. There's some dirty barbers, man. So the Babyliss all-in-one, I love using this Babyliss all-in-one because I feel like it's just more than Andy's Cool Care, and it's like just has more than the clipper side, the orange bottle. I know you barbers know what I'm talking about. And I know level 3 has one as well. That one just didn't last me. Like, and then people in and out, like, it just didn't last me, man. So definitely the Babyliss all-in-one. It's just defect. Just use it, man. It's like $10. Like, it's literally pocket change for some of us barbers. So yeah, the Wall Premium guards, my bad. The Wall Premium guards, I definitely recommend these because it's just, they're smaller than the teeth from they're just smaller, man. They're smaller teeth, and it gets more into like those areas, especially when you use your corners. You can just use them and just guard, and my 3 guard, and then you guard upper than that. I do use the Stylecraft magnetic guards. I do use these because I could just stick it on my I could literally just stick it on my Polaroid, like my light stand, my ring light stand. So I just stick them on there and then ready to go, you know. So definitely, man, I definitely recommend these. They come with the Rebel or the Ergo, like any of those, they come with them. So I would definitely, for my OG barbers, I know y'all definitely know what this is, man. The corded Andy's GTX, or I could be wrong, but these, damn, man, pretty dirty. But I do use these on a day-to-day basis. If I ever drop a trimmer or just forget a trimmer, I definitely pull these out of my bag. And so pretty much, man, these are some hitters, man. If you've never used these before in your life, bro, recommend them. If you're a beginner barber, I definitely recommend cutting this. I forgot what the mod is called, but it's just you cut the bottom and then you get more like stability to go use the corners and the sharp lineups, man. Definitely recommend these. There are pros and cons with these as well. The pros would be they're sharp, they crunch. It's just like they're literally a corded version of these. Like they're literally a corded version. They're the same, literally the same everything. It's just one's cut and one's not, and it's literally the same. They both crunch, but I would say the downfall is literally just because it's corded. Like if they made one like this, same build and everything, like gray, and you cut it, man, it'll be crazy. I know they got the cordless one of these, but it's not cut like the GTX. But I definitely recommend these if you're bringing a barber. They're cheap, reliable. Like they're not ever gonna discharge on you because they're corded. So like, yeah, definitely recommend these, man. And that pretty much completes my whole barber setup for my a barber student. So yeah, man, definitely like, comment, share. Just let me know what you think in the comments about this video, and don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on all social media. Henry X Ramos on Snapchat, Kike Clipper Hands on Instagram, Facebook is Kike Ramos. Anything, just let me know. Y'all share this video and let me know what you think in the comments. Peace.